morning children, welcome back to social class. We already in which lesson? Block 9, Northern Mountains. In that we already discussed our LP1 and our LP2. In our LP2 what we have discussed about? Yes, in our LP1 we have discussed about the Northern Mountains and 3 ranges of Himalayas, and LP2 what we have discussed? The people who live in Northern Mountains, what they will do to earn their living, what they will do to earn money, right? Didn't we say what are their occupations, how they will earn their money? And today we are going to learn what are the foods, clothes of the people who live in the Northern Mountains. Let's see. Our LP2 is food, clothes and languages in the Northern Mountains. Yes children. So to know the food, clothes and the languages in the Himalayas, the people who lives in the Himalayas, to know what we are supposed to do, we have to read one story. And LP2 also we have read one story about the Ravi, right, who lives in Mana with their family. So today we are continuing, and today we have to read the second paragraph in that story. So everyone open your textbook and follow me, okay? So students, everyone open block 9 and lesson Northern Mountains. In that today we are going to read the second paragraph, living in Uttarakhand. So let's read the story. Ravi and his family. Ravi and his family speak Pahari at home. With the tourists, they speak in Hindi. They wear the traditional Pahari dress, which is very warm. Many men wear jackets, pajamas and a cap. Women wear a long sleeved shirt, salwar, a piece of cloth wrapped around the waist, and tie a scarf on their head. They eat rice, roti, vegetables and mutton at home as it keeps them warm. So I hope you are also finished reading this paragraph. So everyone, now let's move to the board. So we have read a story from living in the mountains, Ravi's story from the Northern Mountains. So after reading that, what you have find out that, yes, we are in the lesson of food, clothes and the languages. Have you observed what kind of a food they consume, the people who live in the mountains? Yes, here I have wrote some points here. The food they consume is rice, roti, vegetables and mutton. So why they have to implement this mutton and roti in their food? Yes, why can't they eat everyday rice and dal like us, like rice, vegetables, dal? They can't, because where they are living in the mountains. The people who lives in the mountains, first of all they need to keep their body must be warm. It has to be warm, right? Otherwise the temperature will be down, means we will die. If the body temperature is lesser than the outer temperature, means we will die. So we have to keep up our temperature more than the outer temperature if it is very cold. So the Northern Mountains places is a cold place. So the people who lives in there, they need much carbohydrate foods and the fiber food, so they can keep the warmness in their bodies, isn't it? So that's why they will consume non-veg like mutton, the roti which makes with the wheat flour. So these will help to maintain the fiber and carbohydrates in our food, so we can have the warmness in our body. So what is their food? Rice, roti, vegetables and mutton. After that, the clothes. What do you think? The people who live in cold area, what kind of a clothes they have to wear? Like cotton cloths? No? Silk cloths? Yes, the woolen clothes, which gives perfect protection from the outer colder temperature, right? So have you ever observed the Kashmiri people? Yes, I have seen that most of the men will cover a long woolen long sleeve shirt up to the knees, which covers more than the knees. A full long sleeve shirts up to the forehands and up to the knee, which crosses the knees also, and ankle length long sleeved shirts where they will wear the men's, and the women always cover a chudidar like a waistcloth which ties on their waist, and a cloth on their head which covers the ears. Means most of the times maybe you heard that the cool wind will goes to the ears, we will feel very cold, right? So they will always cover their ears by closing closing their ear. The woman covers their head with the clothes which closes the ears also. So let's see the clothes of man and woman. The men wear jackets, pyjamas and a cap, woolen clothes most of them, and the women wear long sleeve shirt, salwar piece of cloth wrapped around waist and tie a scarf on their head. Okay, so what kind of a clothes they will wear? Most of them they will wear woolen clothes which covers full body from top to bottom, which gives protection from the outer climate. If we are not covering our full body, what is going to happen to our body? Yes, we will get some breaks in our skin, and after that is going to be it's a big wound. So if we are living in a cold places, it is important to cover our body, and we have to take a protection from the coldness climate, right? Cold climate, we have to take a protection from cold climate, isn't it? So we have discussed the food and we have discussed about the class. Now we will discuss about the language. What we had learned in our story. What kind of a language the Ravi and family uses at their home, and what the languages they use outer part of their home. The language which they use at home is a Pahari language, their own language. The people who live in Pahari. Pahari means what in Hindi? It's a mountain, right? That means mountain language. They use mountain languages in the mountains, and when they will come out from the homes, they will use Hindi. Why they will use Hindi? Because Hindi is our national language, and many of the people will use, and many of the people can understand easily the Hindi, didn't it? So it is very easy to communicate with the other people in Hindi. Why they have to communicate with other people? What is the necessity? What we have discussed in our earlier classes. Yes, the northern mountains are the tourist places. Many people will come and visit those places as a tourist. So what is necessary here? To communicate each other. So they need one language, that is our national language, Hindi. So what are the languages the people who live in northern mountains most of the time uses? Pahari. That Pahari language is called Dogri in Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir language, Pahari language is called as Dogri. So Pahari or Dogri language, or most of them uses Hindi. So here we have discussed about the food, clothes, languages. So now I'll ask you one question. After reading the story, after discussing the lesson about the food, clothes and languages in the Himalayas, now tell me whether it is important when climate changes, we also have to change accordingly, how to bring the changes in our food, the changes in our clothes and the changes in our languages too when we change the place. Yes, it is necessary. When we change the places, it is important to know the local language to communicate each other. But what? What about the food and clothes? Yes, it is also important. When we change the place, or when the climate also changes, what is the first thing we will change automatically? The language and the food and the clothes. For example, if it is a summer, what I will take most of the food items? Ice creams, cool drinks, juices, water quantity. The water quantity and the cool quantity food I will take more than remaining seasons. But if I continue that food to the rainy season and to winter season, what is going to be happen? I'll be sick, right? If I take an ice cream or juices or cool drinks in a rainy season and winter season, definitely I am going to be sick. So what I have to do here? When the climate changes or when the places also changes, immediately I have to change my food. And what about the clothes? Should I wear the cotton clothes in the winter season and in the rainy season too? No. And if I am changing the food, automatically I have to change the clothes also. I can't wear cotton clothes in the rainy season. I can't wear cotton clothes in the winter. I have to wear woolen clothes, right? So, for example, if I am living in northern mountains, if I move to the southern part like any Chennai, from the Jammu and Kashmir, if I move to the Chennai, if I wear same woolen clothes, same jackets which gives warmness in the cold climates, same pyjamas and same long sleeve salwar shirts, if I maintain same clothes in a Chennai also, do you think it is preferable? It is acceptable? If I wear those clothes in Chennai, according to Chennai climate, immediately I have to change my clothes, because there we are living in a northern mountains, and here the Chennai is not a mountain place. It is a what kind of a place it is? Humidity, where we have a sea border, right? So immediately I have to change my clothes. We have to observe according to the area what we have to do according to the area when we move to the area, when we change to the area, or even if we change the climate, even if the changes are coming in the climate also, we have to change the climate, the food, the clothes as well as. So I hope you understood. Everyone open volume please. So everyone open your volume S3, food, clothes and languages in the Himalayas. Everyone, first thing what you supposed to do? Write the date. After that, what is the first question? Read the story of Ravi in Mana from the Exceed Content book. Complete the chart below based on the story. So Ravi and his family eat. What they will eat? We already wrote on the board, and we already read the story from the textbook also. So you have to write what they eat and what they wear in these boxes. Okay, so after that move to the next question. What is the next question? Why do you think that people in the Himalayas eat meat, vegetables and rice and wear warm clothes? Are these the same as the food and clothes of your state? Why? Okay, now tell me what I have told when I am explaining the food, why they will consume that food. What I have told, they need to, if they eat rice, roti, vegetables and mutton, what they will get? They will get high fiber and carbohydrates. So how they will help us to keep their warmth in their body, right? So why they need to consume that kind of a food? Because they are living in which kind of a place? Northern mountain. It is a cold area, so they need to maintain their body temperature. So now tell me, are these the same as the food and clothes of your state? Telangana, right? So Telangana, is it a part of northern mountain?